some creature has been barreling through here and eating the potatoes and then smashing down all the potato plants. So I never see the chickens in here, so I really don't think this is the chickens, and I seem to notice it in the morning. So I'm guessing a very fat raccoon or a family of raccoons. They're coming in here, digging up the potatoes, and then just smashing the plants so that eventually those are gonna die. So I'm annoyed. I first tried placing some more potatoes in the middle here and then putting this mesh over it, but they still got in there, which is what makes me think it's not the chickens. So now I have resorted to finding some other things that we had laying around to just seal this in, sort of, or create kind of a barrier to make it a little bit harder. It kind of looks like one of those fancy like 1800s graves now. It's given that kind of vibe. I also wanted to make sure that the boundary was clear, and so I made a sign. If you want to make a sign to protect your garden, just keep in mind that most woodland creatures can't read and don't speak English, so make sure you use images. So just something simple like this for them to get the picture. I think that it could be confused for a small dog breed, but for the most part, I think that the raccoons will know that this means they should not go in here and eat potatoes. So when I started getting zucchini, I was instantly having some end rot here. You can see they didn't get very big. So I have added some lime to the soil, but it's going to be a while before the roots actually can get to that. So we'll see what happens. I've got some more down here, and I do have another plant that actually the zucchini are reaching maturity and losing the flower and not getting the end rot, but I think that has to do with the clay soil and the root's ability to absorb the nutrients and pull up the water evenly. So I probably just need to add more soil if I plan on doing them in the ground again next year. This blueberry plant that was planted right into the clay seems to actually be doing pretty good. I did get a lot of soil in and around there, so we'll kind of see as the roots spread out more how it continues to do. This one was a little more mature than the other ones that I had planted, so it just kind of had a better head start. One thing I did learn is that the sweet peas do seem to thrive in the clay soil. They don't seem to mind it at all. They don't get super deep roots. They're more growing up than under. So I think that that's good to know for the future. It's unfortunate that my family can't survive off of weeds because, oh boy, do we have plenty of those. Yeah, there's a garden here. You can't really see it, but there is. We've still got issues with some of the younger ones laying in the coop instead of the boxes. So I don't know what the deal is with that. This center box here is the preferred box. That always happens. I think maybe if it's just getting filled up, they, instead of going in the alternative boxes, they're just going on the floor. And we are still having those little escapees who get out of the coop laying in the old coop. So we'll just leave this here as long as it's getting used. And those are the updates.